First off, I'm sorry that I'm sitting down for this. I know this is the kind of news I should probably be standing up to tell you, but I had a pretty rough night last night. New Year's, the partying was aplenty. Did you ever wake up after a hard night of partying and you just looked at your hands, looked at your arms, and you just went, oh my God, I can't believe I lived through that. It's kind of how I was this morning, or this afternoon, rather. But here, on a slightly sad note, and I'll end it with a slightly happy note. The sad note is that Matt Barton, the creator of the Matt Chat channel, he had recently applied for partnership a few months back or whatever, and within the past 2 weeks he found out that they turned him down. He sent an inquiry as to why they turned him down, and they would not respond to him. So just like that, turned down. Nothing he can do about it. And he's starting to have second thoughts about posting on YouTube. You know, he really feels underappreciated and ignored, because what he's doing on here is something that nobody else is doing. I mean, yeah, there's other people that talk about the old games, but he actually runs through, gives gameplays, interviews some of these developers. Nobody else on YouTube is doing that. He feels like, you know, hey, I'm an original. Why are they just ignoring me like that? And he came to the conclusion that, well, first of all, I don't want to hear this crap about copyrighted material or anything like that, because, you know, look at other people on YouTube who get away with it, who are involved in the revenue sharing. Look at someone like Ray William Johnson. I mean, come on. Ray William Johnson could, at least what Matt Barton does is educational and funny. Okay? Educational and funny. Those are two things that Ray William Johnson never was and never will be. Ray William Johnson is so, he has YouTube so much in his pocket, he could literally download a Matt Barton video. Matt Barton, of course, is not a partner, was denied partnership. He could download a Matt Barton video, post it on his channel, put his stupid face at the beginning of it, put his stupid face at the end of it, and get revenue sharing from it. But Matt Barton can't. You know, that guy's a total thief. What Matt Barton does is educational and informative, and YouTube turned him down for a partnership. So, you know, he just feels really underappreciated at this point, and he's thinking, you know, maybe YouTube isn't the best outlet for me. They obviously want to cater to a modern era of gamers, you know. So maybe that's just what this channel should become, and, you know, I'll take my games elsewhere. Maybe there just isn't enough room on YouTube for an old man and his games. That's what's going through his head right now. And he decided that he's going to go look for another place to post his videos. Not really sure yet, but I guess as soon as Armchair Arcade starts taking off and they get more server space and whatnot, he'll be able to post his videos on there. But until then, you know, he has to look for alternative outlets to YouTube to post his videos, because, you know, he just feels underappreciated on here, which he well should. So, you know, he decided, I'm going to let this channel live on. I mean, I already have a group of collected gamers. I'm going to let this channel live on, and maybe I should give it to somebody who I like, who will focus more on modern games. And I'm going to take off with this channel doing exactly what Matt Barton did. And this is just an introduction video, but I'm going to do a weekly Matt Chat. Of course, it's not going to be Matt Chat anymore, but you really can't do anything about the name of the channel. So I'm going to do a weekly Matt Chat again. I got some interviews lined up with some modern developers. We have a lot of games to cover. I'm going to start off with an easy one today. But before we get into that, I wish Matt Barton success in his future endeavors. I hope he finds another media outlet on the internet where he can share his videos and his Matt Chat series, and I hope that Armchair Arcade takes off. I wish him all the best. But as Matt Barton fades to black and the channel is reborn, I think we should focus on a great modern game. This is just going to be a short little review here, just to get the ball rolling a little bit. We're going to focus on a great modern game based on a great modern movie franchise. And for the first episode of the new Matt Chat, we are going to focus on the Twilight edition of the Scene It series for the Wii. So, first off, I apologize. I do not actually have the game here to show you. Like I said, I went to this wild party last night where I got completely loaded, and basically it was a Twilight party. It was me and 30 friends. Some I'd never met before, but they are my best friends now. We gathered at this party, we watched the Twilight movies, we read a little from the books, and then we played Scene It Twilight until the wee hours of the morning. Got completely loaded, just had a good old time. It was an amazing party. I suggest all of you at one time in your life have a Twilight party. Nothing beats it. Now, I know Twilight has its target audience, and let's say you're a young male, 16, 17, you're not going to want to get into the Twilight series for fear of how your peers are going to treat you. Oh, they're going to call you boo hoo hoo. Yeah, what is it to be a man when you're 17? You join the football team, right? Stand on the field all day, slapping other guys in the ass. Yeah, that's real manly. I'll tell you what, if you're 17 and your hormones are all right, everything's working, you know, your equipment's working, everything's good, and you like girls, what are you going to do? You going to join the football team? No. You join the theater. You join the theater. You're a young straight male and you want to meet girls. You join the theater. Why? This is what the theater is. It's going to be you, 2 gay guys, and they probably have hooked up already, so you don't have to worry about them. So it's you, 2 gay guys, and about 18 young, available, coming of age so it's going to be you, 2 gay guys, and about 18 young, available women. You're telling me you'd rather join the football team for fear of being called a Come on. Come on. I don't want to be called a I'll go slap a bunch of guys in the butt all day. No. You join the theater. How else do you want to meet girls? What are all girls reading right now? They're reading Twilight. You start reading those Twilight books. You start watching those Twilight movies. You let it know that you're a fan. You wear a t-shirt proudly. You say, yes, ladies, I am a Twilight fan. You can talk to me about Twilight if you'd like to. And then maybe come over to my house later. But anyways, as far as the game goes, the game does have a couple of downsides. The first one being that it's mostly multiple choice stuff. And if you're like me, I know the movie so well. I know this movie so well that when you give me multiple choice, I automatically know the answer. You got to make it challenging for us hardcore fans. Don't give us multiple choice. Just throw the question out there. Have a little booklet or something, like a companion booklet with the answers in it so we can check them up. But don't just throw the answers up on the screen, because we're going to know. We look at A, B, C, D, we're going to know, oh yeah, the answer's D. You know, what color socks was Bella wearing when Edward saved her from being smashed between 2 vehicles? Red, purple, white, black. We all know the answer. You just gave it to us. I've seen the movie enough that when you give me a multiple choice, I know the answer. Don't do that. I don't like that. So, no, my first complaint is the multiple choice has to go. Second complaint, it's only 1 to 4 players. 1 to 4 players. That's it? That's it? I'm at a party last night. There's 30 of us. We all want to play this game at the same time. Now, I realize having a game in which 30 people can play, well, in the same room, you know, maybe if they're all at home on their computers, it'd be different. But when they're gathered in one room to play a game, okay, 30 is maybe pushing it a little too far. But come on, 1 to 4 players? We've got to be able to get more than 4 players in there. Jeez. Now, I see other people complaining that it's too easy, there's not a lot to do. Once you unlock the pictures, because there are like hidden pictures, once you unlock the pictures, there's really nothing left except to keep repeating the game. And I guess my answer to that is, so what? It's Twilight. Repeat it, enjoy it, play it as many times as you can, enjoy it. Watch those movies as many times as you can. It's the same movie every time you watch it, right? Are you going to complain that it's repeating? No, you watch it because you love it. You play it because you love it. Play it, enjoy it. Who cares if it repeats? Who cares if it's repetitious? I certainly don't. Now the pros are that this is packed with movie clips, with music, with quotes. This thing is just jam-packed. If you love the movie, you're going to love this, because it is like, it's not just to sit there and play it. It is highly interactive. I mean, you feel like it's the movie on game. You don't just feel like you're playing this text-based game. No, it is an interactive movie / music / game. You're going to love it if you're a Twilight fan. And if you're not familiar with Twilight, I'll give you a quick rundown of what it is, because I know some people are so scared to even give it a shot. Twilight is a movie about love, lust, redemption, revenge, murder, intrigue, peeping toms, and of course, my favorite, sparkly, well-toned vampires. I figured, in keeping up with Matt Chat tradition, I will leave you guys with a little quote. This is from Bella Swan in Twilight. "Surely it was a good way to die, in the place of someone else, someone I loved. Noble, even. That ought to count for something." Good luck, Matt. We'll see you guys next week.